Hello, everybody, and welcome to the No Name Podcast. I'm your host, Red Skeleton _, and I'm here with your other hosts and special guests, Big Guy,
Hello.
his Chip,
No.
fine Chip, and Comet. How do you say your whole name? What do you like to go by?
I usually just go by Comet.
And Comet.
Woo!
Welcome, Comet, to the podcast.
Woo!
Let's go.
Comet Pog, Comet Pog.
Comet
Poggers.
Pog, indeed.
That needs to be an emote.
I bet he can make it.
It already is.
And off of the list of comments that we got on the last podcast, thank you everybody that interacted, I see a very special comment that I feel like needs to be shouted out because he is also in the crowd today. It's Runt. Hey, seeing this 17 minutes after posting, and I'm happy this podcast is going to happen. We're happy it's going to happen as well, Runt. Thank you for coming by. How is everyone this morning?
Tired.
Yeah,
Except
also.
that last podcast.
But hopefully.
I'm
Tired,
ready.
but
I'm okay. Red, the real question is, how is Comet doing?
Yeah, how is Comet doing?
How is Comet doing?
I just had me some cereal, had me some milk, got myself some ginger ale next to me. I'm good.
And Red, the question extends to you as well.
I woke up about 3 hours ago and got some juice. Playing my piano this morning. Really complain.
Aw, adorable. Anyways, with this podcast, we have yet to pick a name. And I have made a few suggestions. Nobody has seemed to really take to them before, but I mean, I'd like to hear your guys' suggestions too. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of the name? Enemies to Lovers podcast.
No, we're not.
No,
Because we're not
doing
lovers and we were never enemies, so it doesn't really make sense.
That's very much true. This is factual.
Chip, I will drown you in donos.
Oh.
Don't
no.
do this.
No, I refuse.
Well, we have.
Yeah, we should
No.
we should talk about how Comet literally gifted how many 100 subs?
101.
101
105.
subs to
105.
Chip in our
Five.
last 12-hour stream, which happened after the podcast last Sunday. So,
Yeah.
Chip, how did you feel about that post-podcast?
I had a
Or
panic attack.
post-stream?
I had a panic attack
Both of
Yeah.
them,
because
actually.
I didn't know. Listen. I am indebted to you, and I don't know how to pay you back. So
Good.
Yeah, I thought that was just crazy.
yeah, same.
I'm not gonna lie. I was very confused when it first happened. Because at first I thought Chip's family or like sibling was bothering them. I was like, it's just the same old. And then I hear everybody freaking out. I'm like, maybe I should go over to Chip's stream. So I stopped what I was doing and went over there, and I saw that in the Twitch chat it said, I think at first Comment donated 10, and no, you donated 50 at first. That's what you donated.
Wait, I can
first.
check real quick.
25.
25 first.
Think.
Well, I know it. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It was a lot all at once. And basically, I was like, oh, okay, I can understand why you guys are freaking out now. And I'm like reading the chat. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, Comment. I've never heard your name.
That's fine.
He followed, subbed, and then gifted a lot. And I'm just sitting there like, listen, I know that you do this, bud, but not me, okay?
And you literally just come
Listen.
out of the woodwork and then go back into the woods.
I'm in a lot of the same like communities as Comet. Like I'm in a lot of the same Discord servers for YouTubers and stuff. And I know that this is something that you do.
Indeed.
It just yeah. And I'm just sitting here like, okay, but why?
Why do you do it?
Well, here, if we're gonna go on the topic of questions for Comment, this morning I actually decided to do some
Compiled a
research,
full-on list.
and I compiled some questions that I actually want to ask Comment.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's only about 6 questions, so it won't take that long.
Alright.
I guess we'll just start off simple. Comment, just tell us about yourself. What do you do?
Well, first off, I am a working man. I work at a factory job, but on my off times, I like playing games, streaming, if I can, and I do D&D.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I think we talked about D&D last podcast, didn't we, for a few minutes?
We did for
Or
a
am I
few minutes.
blanking? Yeah.
No, we did for a couple minutes. It wasn't a strong topic.
Maybe we'll have to do like a live podcast / D&D session.
Please,
I'd be in it.
please, dude. I don't have any idea how much I want this.
Well, let's get back on topic of questions. During, like we said, we brought it up during the 12-hour stream last weekend. You gifted. I thought I counted 101, but if it's 105, my apologies. You gifted a lot of subs to Chip. What really pushed you to do that day?
What did? I
My thoughts
really do
exact-
not know myself. I was building my desk. I saw that. Oh, I was looking at my server, my SMP server. I'm like, oh, Chip is live. Let's see what they're doing. Oh, they're affiliate. Oh, they're affiliates.
No. It's thoughts like that
That's a bit of a mood change.
And
All
then
I-
it just happened.
All I imagine
I
in
love
that
the
case
first
is
reaction, and then I just kept going.
honestly, I go through that as well sometimes. So you just felt like doing it. That's basically the consensus. You were like, oh, they're affiliate. Give them
Yep.
money. Yeah, I guess that works. Yeah. Well, as well as Chip, you also gifted me 10 subs, so it's obvious that you don't like just do this for particular people. Are you normally this generous with other content creators?
Yes, the answer is yes. I've seen it before. This guy is like crazy. There's another streamer that I follow. Her name is Glory. And Bisley too. Bisley too. And I'm just sitting here like, go off, bestie. Yes, live your best life.
Well,
So
my
yes,
question
he's always
plain-
this generous.
plain full.
That
That's
is
really good.
He's
That's
so
really good.
cool.
We don't have enough of those people on Twitch. You don't really, if you don't go around enough. Well, let me rephrase that. You don't have smaller content creators going around and doing that anymore. Because if you guys didn't know, Comet actually had it pulled. Come on. There he is. Comet only has about 41 followers on Twitch. Not even at the rank for affiliate yet. So if you link is in description, so definitely go follow Comet. Either way,
Back up from your mic. You can say that effectively without going.
you're one to talk, Chip. Either way,
Yeah.
either way, go give Comet a follow, get him up to affiliate, so people can be generous enough to return the favor.
Yes.
Either way, he's obviously not the biggest on Twitch. He has less followers than us, and he was generous enough to help us all out. Big Guy is up to getting that point. I'm not surprised a Comet comes around for Big Guy either.
I know I will. Big
I
guy, you
will.
just wait, bud. You just wait. Oh man, you just wait, big guy. You
Well,
just wait.
while I'm on your Twitch, this brings me into my next question. On your Twitch account, you mainly play CS:GO, Minecraft, and D&D. From what I'm like looking through your VODs, how exactly do you do your D&D games?
My D&D games are well, just by mouth. So I don't do any particular maps or anything. Like, yeah, I do have my own world map, but that's pretty much it.
Mhm.
I mainly just talk. It's all in the imagination for me.
Yeah, because I do see that on one of your VODs, the clip art is of your world, Exodia. Is that the name of it?
Indeed.
I love that.
Cool. And I'm assuming you're a DM. I take.
Yep.
How many people do you have in your game or games? I don't know how many you host.
So currently I host 2 DM games. The one from my last stream has 3 people in it. Easy to manage. There is a 4th that is not currently able to play, but I find ways around that. And then I have another one with like my maximum that I'm allowed to do, which is 5 people. That's like my max. I can't go over that.
Just
Mhm.
because it gets too hectic and you got to remember too many things.
Yeah, and then
Understandable.
I am a player in another one which has to do 5 players as well.
Oh well, that's really cool.
These.
Cool indeed.
It
I
is.
I don't personally. Well, I can't say I don't. I've only played D&D a couple times. Uh, I've only completed 2 stories of those couple times. So I don't have the best experience when it comes to D&D, especially DM wise, because I've never been a DM. But I assume it's a very tedious task, especially for especially for players like myself when I was in D&D that just goof around the whole time and make it hectic for the DM.
Is DM mean Dragon Master? Or what does
Dungeon
DM mean?
Master.
Dungeon Master.
Dungeon
In
Master.
GM
I know it
means
meant
Game
something
Master.
master, but
Because there's a lot of like role-playing games out there. I like
Indeed.
Mutants and Masterminds. There's that's the only other one I know of, but it's fine.
Hey, that's one more than me. I'm just saying.
Dragon Master. Big guy, I'm changing your name to Dragon Master.
Yeah,
God.
Pathfinder as well, stuff like that.
Pathfinder. Yeah, I play Apex.
Yeah, there is Path too. Yeah.
I would imagine.
So, okay. Um, you also hosted a fan SMP for the Just Roll With It, JRWI. What's happening over there?
Well, currently, right now, it is moved away from just being a fan SMP for JRWI. It is now Starfell SMP.
Okay.
We got quite a bit of like very creative people over there. Some wonderful builders, wonderful PvPers. There's a lot of chaos over there,
Can confirm.
mainly caused by my mods, but it's fun.
Yeah, that's why I can't give anyone my answer. I just know how they'll act.
I
Well,
have
they're
mod
not
on
they're
your
not
server.
actually like mods on the Minecraft server. They're my Discord mods.
Okay.
Chip, the
Yeah.
only reason you have mod on that server is because all of you keep
Shut up, shut up,
fucking
shut up.
dying, and Red doesn't want to go on the server every time to help you guys out. So that's the
Okay.
only reason you have mod.
I
This is
know, but let
factual.
me pretend to be cool, okay? Okay.
Well, that's
Um,
actually
um,
all the questions I have.
All right.
I appreciate you answering that. That actually told me a lot about yourself because I personally didn't know anything about you. Like I've never heard of you until that stream, and when I started looking into you, I was like, "Huh, this is actually pretty fucking cool." Because
yeah.
I've always been a fan of D&D, and obviously Minecraft because I host my own SMP as well. So that's really cool to actually see someone that has the same perspective as others, because you don't see a lot of people that really care about D&D anymore or openly care about it.
Oh, I'm a
a-
huge D&D fan.
Mm-hmm. It's a really cool thing. I have a question for everyone.
on.
What is the longest you've been offline? No, that's a joke, sorry. No, but
2
truly
years.
though, 2 years.
Um,
Dang.
4.
4?
Define offline.
I mean, like, no internet, like, you don't have your computer, you're not on your computer at all.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Actually,
Um,
3.5.
Years?
yeah,
Mm.
not on your computer at all.
Yeah.
Years!
A year
Yeah.
for me.
3
A
years.
year? Okay, okay.
Well, I
Yeah.
didn't have a laptop until last 2 years ago, right? Okay, I'm
Mhm.
losing track of time. So, I mean, I had an Xbox before that, but I don't think there was really any point in time besides like going on vacation where I didn't have like my Xbox, but I definitely didn't spend as much time on it as I do on my computer now. Because obviously, there's a lot more that you can do on PC than you can on Xbox.
Yeah. I definitely understand that. Like, I think there was maybe like 1 week out of my life in this year when I have not gone on my uh computer. I forgot what I was talking about. Fuck. Okay, it'd be like that. It's
Really do.
fine. Um, Although I do kind of want to go back to the name topic because we got a good
Mhm.
suggestion. For those of you who are listening to this later, we're currently in Red's Discord server doing a live listen, and that's pretty cool. And we've got this little podcast talk chat where you can suggest stuff and like say stuff, and just listen and stuff. That's fun. We got a name suggestion. It's too early for this podcast. I like it. I like it. It's too early for this because
Well, I mean-
it really is. We're doing this literally
Welcome
like
back
almost.
to It's Too Early for This.
I mean, it
you
isn't really
kinda-
our fault though. Past two podcasts have been on days during the day.
I know. Why did we
today-
choose this Sunday?
Today
The
as
fuck?
well,
It's
if you guys didn't know,
Easter.
it's Easter. So happy Easter,
Sun-
everybody, for those that do celebrate it.
And if you don't celebrate it, what's up, gamers?
Happy Sunday.
Let's go to Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel.
hmm Big guy, I actually have a question for you, bud.
Okay.
Right.
Did you do your hair swoop today?
No, because I don't have work.
Mm. I love your hair swoop.
Doing that hair
I-
sweep. It's always
I
something.
am aware.
Can't go to crap.
I actually do have some actual questions though. Like, we've all been children before, am I right? Like, I am still in that sort of child range though. But
Mhm.
Yes, you
What
are still
ga-
a child.
shut up.
Childhood, what's that?
um when I was a kid, I played some video games, but I played a lot of video games. And I just want to know what sort of video games you guys played as kids because I played a lot of different ones and I think they shaped my childhood and who I am
Define
today.
childhood, because I'm not
They-
18 yet, so
They defined who I am today. The video games I played from like 9 to like 14 or 15.
I think you start adulthood at 16. I think anytime before 16 would be, or 15.
I played a lot of
fine.
Forza
Ooh, the car
and
game.
Battlefield.
Okay. Comet.
God, my first game system was like the GameCube, and first game I played was Pokemon TV. So I've really got into Pokemon. That like shaped me today. And then there was the edgiest game there is, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh God.
Why does everybody play that game? Everybody plays.
I don't know why I was allowed to play that game at my age, but I did.
It's very interesting. From what I've heard about, I never played it, but everybody has for some.
Yeah.
And for those who do not know what Shadow the Hedgehog is, the game I mean, it's basically Sonic edgy with a gun.
Oh.
Yeah. It's all
Sonic,
it is.
if he grew up in the United States.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait, but he did.
Oh,
Oh shit.
That is true.
Sonic,
So
if he
it's
grew
just
up in the
Sonic.
South.
No,
If Sonic, if he grew up in the hood, that's what you're trying to say.
that's what you're trying to say, bud.
Either
Nice
way.
try. You got there eventually.
Uh,
Hmm.
my childhood, it consisted a lot of platformer games, I'd say. I was really into Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot was my all-time favorite game. Child still is on. And then I played a lot of Wii games. Specifically,
Ooh.
what's it called? The one where you put the little characters on portals. They teleport into the game. What's that game called?
Ramen?
Portal.
No. Portal isn't
God,
on
I
the
feel
Wii.
like I know what you mean. But
Oh,
is it the
oh,
Wii U or
that's-
the Wii?
The Wii. It had like it came with its own little thing. You had to like plug
Yeah!
it into the Wii, and you
I
had to
know
put the little
exactly what you're
character.
talking about.
the
It's
little
like
figurines and their
the-
little
oh, the-
monsters. You'll get it eventually,
Skylanders.
Chip. Yep, Skylanders. That's
Yep,
it.
that one.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Skylanders was a big part of my childhood. Um, I maybe played that right as it came out for about 3 years because they kept that game pretty updated. Not gonna lie,
Yeah.
they released new characters for it. Pretty.
I always saw the commercials for it on the TV, and I just wanted to play it so bad.
I remember I had like begged my mother to go get that. Please, it looks so much fun.
I want the Skylanders. Give me the Skylanders. Give it.
But also I Comet said this. He said his first console. Mine was the PlayStation 1. Then I slowly started to get every console. I think I eventually got the game. I forget. It wasn't a game console I played very much,
Hmm.
but it was a console I think I had. Not because I bought it, but because I just I don't know. I just had it. I don't know where I got it on.
Don't know. It's there now, though.
It was probably like my
Fair.
dad's or something. All honest, I just did.
Hmm. Yeah.
It just appeared.
Hmm. Yeah. I played a lot of when I was a kid, I played a lot of Minecraft for the Xbox 360.
I
I also
completely
played
forgot about that game.
As
Minecraft.
Yes,
I
I forgot that existed for a few minutes.
Yeah, Minecraft
Oh,
is a
yeah,
big
no.
part of my
I
childhood.
didn't. Minecraft is my entire childhood. I won't lie. I started playing it on my uncle's PC when I was a kid. I think I was like maybe like 7, and when I started playing Minecraft, um, and I took off because I love it so much. Uh, I know I also played a lot of Tekken 6 against my siblings, and that's why I'm good at fighting games now. Well, I'd say I'm good. Like I challenge all of you to Mortal Kombat battle because yeah.
I'll
I
Um
win.
played a lot of Hitman. I forgot
mm,
about that game too.
hmm, I I did too. I played a lot of Girls Go Games. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's a website
Mm.
where it's just got like a bunch of games on it. They're really weird, and I'll have to show you guys sometimes. Red, if you just look up for like Girls Go Games, um Girls Go Games, just put the front page, just like fade it in. That's what Girls Go Games is. It's just yeah, and I'm so sorry for giving you work. No, but yeah, that's what that is. That was my childhood. My childhood was also I had another game. I don't know, what was it called? I don't remember, but it's fine. Yeah.
It's fine.
Is it?
I
Is
played
it?
a lot of GTA too. Like the
Really?
only yeah, I'm gonna like just give a little bit of a TMI, but every time I had to go to my father's house when I was a kid, like GTA is my coping mechanism because he had a PS4. So that was the shit. That was what I would do. Like anytime he tried to talk to me, I would just focus on the game and like
The
give the
weird
most.
the weird thing there, Chip, is that we clearly had very different understandings of childhood when it came to games. Like, I didn't classify my PS4 as a childhood gaming console. I classified that as my teenage gaming console because I got that when I was in 8th grade.
Hmm.
Uh, but I'd say the PlayStation, like you were bringing up Mortal Kombat earlier, and I can say confidently that I will destroy you in Mortal Kombat. Because I played Armageddon on the PlayStation 2, like my life depended on it, and then I played X on my PlayStation 4, like my life also depended on it.
Fair. Okay. Okay. I'll believe you. I'll believe you.
Fight, fight, fight. I mean, hey, maybe in the future, you never know. Maybe if we feel like getting
Maybe.
Mortal Kombat. Because I think it is on PC as well. I'm not too sure. We can look
think it
into it
is.
later in the future.
Hmm.
Well, no, it says console game when I type in Mortal. Oh no, it's on Steam.
Okay. Cool.
Definitely a game that we could play in the future. And then what was that game called that you said that you looked up? Girls Code?
Tekken 6. Oh no, girlsgogames.com.
Oh, Girls Go Games.
It's on Google.
Um,
It's a lot. It's a lot.
I'm gonna.
It's a
I
lot.
haven't looked into it yet. I just typed it in. That way I know when I had this in.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah. Oh man, it's crazy, man. I don't know,
It
but
is.
when did you guys? I have. This is a question for Big Guy because Big Guy. I feel like mine and your childhood were very astronomically just different.
Possibly.
Um, when did you first gain access to like the internet, like Discord and shit like that?
Well, I didn't really use Discord until like 3, 4 years ago.
Sheesh.
But because I'm well, 3 years ago, or yeah, 3 or 2. But that's because I've been on Xbox most of it. So I just use
Mhm.
their party chat. So that's when I
Dang.
started using Discord.
Dang. Do you use like any other like talking to people
I mean,
forums
like
before that? Like you strike me
iMessage
as a
and
Reddit guy.
no, I hate Reddit. I have been on Reddit about 3 times,
I figured.
and it was probably to look up like r/Big Chungus or what Joey sent me like a while ago, which I can't talk about on the podcast.
Yeah.
All right. Then moving on so that we don't talk about that. Comment, the same question extends to you. Like
well,
when did you first Oh, sorry.
well, uh, I'm pretty much the same with Big Guy. I joined Discord about like 4 years ago, back when like the game Unturned, the little
Oh,
blocky
that game.
zombie game,
Mm-hmm.
was like a big thing. That's when I joined Discord. But mainly before that, I was an Xbox person as well. So that was me.
Hmm. Red, the question does not extend to you. Sorry to say, but moving on. No, I'm kidding, but go ahead.
Uh, Mine is actually very different than all of yours. I actually didn't start using Discord until last summer.
Hmm.
I was a, I was never actually on PC technically. I had a computer, but I didn't use it to be online. I used it to play Minecraft. That was
Indeed.
literally the only reason. I didn't
As
even know what
everyone did.
Discord. I knew what Discord was, but I didn't have any friends that had PCs, so I didn't even bother getting Discord. Um, but I had my messaging app because I was a cringy iFunny kid. I had Kick. I was a Kick guy.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Oh God, don't remind me.
of that terrible past. Yeah, I can't say I have very proud moments from Kick. I can't say that I have messages from Kick that I want to go look at because they're very strange that have been sent to me.
One day, Red. One day.
One
You
day I'll
just get
re-download it and
random
look
chick
through it.
messages,
I do
and it's
actually.
like, what is this?
Most of the time. I actually still have it on my phone just because I never deleted it. Because I've always transferred all my apps from old phones to new phones. That way I just don't have to worry about reinstalling everything. Uh,
Yeah.
so it's just never deleted. And I can't say I haven't been on Kick for about 3 years, no, 4 years. After I left iFunny, about 4 years ago.
Dang.
And then
Okay.
that was the 3 year span that I was just not on the internet.
Oh, okay. The 3 year span.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That we were talking
I
about earlier.
downloaded Discord on my 16th birthday because I felt that it was finally time for me to grow up and do it. That birthday was one of the best birthdays I ever had. Like I started the day off uh with I did the dishes, I did a little bit of schoolwork. I went outside for a total of 5 minutes, and then I went inside and took a nap until 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I ate an entire birthday cake and downloaded Discord.
I don't know how
And
people take naps.
I stayed up till 6 o'clock in the morning the next day, and yeah. And
I can't
don't
say
talk about taking naps, okay? That
I
is
just can't take naps.
taking naps is okay. If you can't take naps, you are a criminal. I
I
can.
I can't. It's like
I
almost
can.
impossible for me.
All right. Well, you could take your grouchy ass
I
and
mean, if I
your
take a nap,
grouchy, sleep deprived ass and
Let me
do
phrase
that.
that actually.
if I take a nap, I am exhausted as hell when I wake up, and then I'm so unproductive for the rest of the day.
Oh yeah, no. I never take naps on days that I have to be doing stuff because you're right. You just become unproductive until it's time to go to bed.
I actually, my senior year of high school, I actually every day after school I would come home, or when I was at my mom, because my parents are in divorce, I would go in between houses. So
Mhm.
whenever I was at my mom's, right as I get home, I would just take a nap. I like that whole phase throughout high school. Well, not all, but half of my junior year and then all of my senior, where I would just come home, take a nap until about 6, then wake up and play video games, go back to sleep because I just did my homework at school as well, so I never had homework at home.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
then once I graduated, I just stopped taking that. Difficult.
Oh,
We are experiencing some technical difficulties.
immediately gets brought down.
What just happened?
I am not sure.
Probably a bug with the
What happened?
program thing. He has raised his hand.
Oh, there we go. Now Red's
Okay.
back.
I don't even know what happened.
Me neither, but that was weird.
I think that
Like-
might have been me. I was clicking in the podcast chat, but I accidentally moved
Oh.
Red into the audience.
You moved me too.
Yeah,
Oh,
What?
it was just you and
Oops.
Comet in here for a minute. It's a good thing the audio
Yeah.
didn't mess up at all. That's
yeah.
I heard you guys still, and they could.
Mhm.
I honestly forgot what we were talking about just there after that.
Me
so,
too.
So we can just go on to this. Last podcast, actually, we talked about this, and I feel like we should do this every podcast. I like this idea. Comment. What music do you like listening to?
Oh God. Oh God. So my music fluctuates basically. I don't really listen to like radio music or like songs, lyrical music, stuff like that. Uh, Let me see, because it's really hard for me to describe. I listen to a lot of techno, electro, stuff like that.
Remind me of me when
Basically
I
a
was in middle school.
basically a Monster Cat fan.
Culture.
I listen to people like Imagine Dragons. So
More culture. This man has culture. What do you mean no vocals?
well, specific. Like I listen to Imagine Dragons and Fall Out Boy. I also listen to Nathan Sharp or Give Heart Records.
So me from.
My Hard Ninja. Anyone?
I actually have not heard of that.
I do not like Ninja.
The guy who
Fortnite,
has
Tyler
sung
Blevins.
Revenge on Minecraft.
What was that?
You know, Creeper All Man, that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Captain Sparkles did not sing that. That was Try Hard Ninja.
Oh, I knew he did. He did the rap though. I knew that someone else.
Yes.
Mhm.
I didn't. Oh, well,
So my music choice is right, pretty much.
yeah.
Okay.
It seems like you and I share a very similar music taste from what I'm getting from. Because my middle school music taste has not changed. I've just added more songs in.
I wanted to go back to the kick topic. So is that like Telegram?
Yeah, I could. Yeah, it was the Telegram of the iFunny era. I will say that.
Okay.
But it was a little bit more monitored than Telegram.
Okay.
Like obviously there was some stuff that you just couldn't send, but there were some things that you could send that Kick just wouldn't care unless the other person reported it. So technically you could send whatever you want. Just the repercussions of getting reported was bigger than Telegram. Telegram doesn't really have a very good report feature.
Well, Telegram, it's kind of like you can say whatever you want because there are feds in the group chat if it's a public group chat.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to just watch yourself. I actually don't use Telegram at all anymore.
I've
I
never
only really used it for a brief period of time. But
He's
What
doing-
is
Never heard of it.
Telegram?
there's stuff in there that
It's the
It's not
Kick of
good.
this era.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't
she.
doubt. Yeah, it's not a good
I
place.
wasn't planning on it, but I mean, I might now
For
just
our
to check it out.
podcast audience, it's not a good place. Avoid it if you can.
Avoid it. Avoid it because no.
Note
Mm.
taken.
Telegram can basically have anything posted onto it. It is a predominantly
And we mean
anything.
anything.
It's like
Oh.
if you wanted to go to the
Anything.
dark web to look for this stuff, you could just find it on Telegram most
Yes.
if
Well,
you really
I'm never
wanted to.
downloading it then.
That's smart. That's why we
It's
said
stirring
don't.
up images that I saw, and now I'm gonna get grossed out.
Dang. Well, if you want, we can move on from that topic.
That's very true.
Okay, I actually have a question. There's two people here who are still in high school, and two people who are not. So, for the two people who are not, I have a question for you. What kind of high school kid were you? What kind? I just need to know. We'll start with Comet.
Uh, I was a TSA kid. I did technology.
Dang.
Very
Uh,
straightforward.
I did soccer my freshman year. Band.
You did
Wait,
band?
no, I did band for 2 years.
That's good enough for me.
Yep,
Mhm.
played clarinet. From freshman to gotta make sure I got this right. Junior. Keep getting
Ooh.
sophomore and junior mixed up. Sophomore. Yeah,
Mhm.
sophomore.
Nice. All right. So you were like a band kid, tech kid.
Yep.
Dang. Red, what type of person were you in high school? I need to know.
Well, my high school, the first half and the second half are very different.
Mhm.
For the first half, well, for all of my high school, I have always been a popular loner, like literally a popular loner. I was chill with everybody. I just didn't conform to one certain group. Like I had a group of friends, but they also had their own little groups, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Um, but other than that, for the first like my freshman and sophomore year, I was a very well, that hasn't changed, but I was a very more introverted individual. I took care of myself. I didn't really care about other people. Like I didn't make it out of my time to go talk to other people.
Yeah.
Uh that's what that first half consisted of. I was a very good kid altogether. Um well, in public I was a very good kid. Online I was not, sadly. I will gladly.
Oh no.
I mean, you were an iFunny user, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I bet you
Wow,
used
shots
Reddit.
fired.
I actually don't. iFunny people actually despise Reddit. We hate Reddit.
Oh, okay, good. Well,
My second half, my junior and senior year, I started like getting really like sad, literally. So I started using substances more. So I started becoming a more just stoner in school. I was just a stoner. uh so basically I would just do the bare minimum in school. And I also just started being more extroverted. Not as extroverted, but I just wasn't in my shell as much.
that's understandable. The more of that story, weed gets you places, guys.
I was going to say, do you think the weed helped you loosen up and become more extroverted?
Um, Not really, because if anything, it made me more paranoid at the beginning.
Oh,
Because I was going to school while high, which don't do that. It's not good. It's not smart. Don't, if you can, probably don't smoke weed until you're 25, like they say. It does fuck with your brain.
Mhm.
But school definitely, it was just a rough last 2 years. It was more of a I'm just trying to get through it scenario. But basically it did, like, maybe my senior year it like loosened me up a lot, because I noticed that a lot of the teachers, like the school systems don't want you to know this, a lot of the teachers already smoke weed.
Yeah.
So a lot of it
It's
is
canon.
just It is. So a lot of them don't care, and they know. But you just got to be careful. Like, you know who does and who doesn't. It's pretty obvious. And
Yeah.
so you just got to be safe about it as well.
I
My senior-
swear that, or you can finish your topic.
Oh, my senior year consisted of mainly people that didn't care. So I went to school like that all the time. And because I was like that, I was very relaxed because no one really cared.
I swear, when in my freshman year, we had our percussion instructor, because we had like 4 percussion instructors, and we already talked about this, but she was the biggest stoner. She was like the first kind of actual quote unquote stoner I'd ever seen, and I swear every day she came in high. There's no way that she didn't, because her vibes and her attitude and her mood, it was like, yep, she's definitely off a rock right now,
Oh.
Hmm.
and
I
I thought it was funny.
I actually had a class that one of the students, or not one of the students. So in the class, it was my science class, and we were paired into groups of 4 every day, and it was the same group of 4. And me being me, I would come in, rocked off my shit, and I would come and sit down and just sit there, lay back. And you guys know how when I have my camera on sometimes, I have my hoodie like all tied up.
Mm-hmm.
I would quite literally walk around school like that, just because it felt nice.
You were one of those kids.
I was.
Did
But I
you
didn't-
get yelled at for
God.
saying no hoods in school?
My school didn't care. They didn't.
Yeah, mine was.
Lucky.
Well, they didn't care about me because, like I said, I was cool with everybody, even
Oh.
the teachers.
Fair.
But basically, I would come in every day, lay back in my chair like that, and everyone at the table would look at me and be like, "Are you stoned?" Like, off. I'm just trying to chill.
I'm just trying to... Well, it sounds like you had a high school experience.
Yeah.
But Big Guy, the question does... I actually have a question for you, too. What kind of kid are you in high school right now? Like, who are you? Who is this
My
guy?
first
Who's big
3
guy?
years, I was more motivated to do school, and I was very motivated to do band. This last year, because of COVID, I'm like, I don't fucking care anymore. I've literally lost all motivation. I mean, obviously, I still want to do good in school because I want to get into a good college, but when it comes down to it, I don't really have any motivation.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
I still have to
I
do it.
can kind of feel that when COVID came, like to the U.S., that was like the week of my like prom and other stuff, big senior events. And I'm like, I guess there's no more prom. And guess what happened? There was no more prom. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of people in my friend group who was like super mad or sad about all that stuff. I
Yeah.
generally didn't really care as much for prom as though like my other like extracurricular activities such as TSA and that's kind of stuff.
I mean, we've been distanced. Okay, so when everyone was distanced last year, we were distanced also, obviously. Then we came back at the beginning of the year for a month, and then we went distant. So we've been distanced this whole year. We haven't done anything with the band. I literally have not been with my real life friends for I don't even know how long. It's been too long, and that's mainly just because my dad is 60, and if he gets it, he's probably gonna die from it. So, yeah, socially, the only way I've been able to talk to people is really through Discord and work.
Yeah. I feel that. I know.
And-
Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, they cut our band season short last year. It's understandable, but it's kind of pathetic how the
Did
whole
you-
year they were like, "What if this was our last rehearsal?" And then everyone just lost motivation. It's a long story. I'm not gonna get into it on the podcast.
I have a question. What fuck.
well, before
Oh
you guys
yeah,
hear,
did you get to do MPAs last year?
What is MPA? Oh, minute. Wait, what?
Musical performance assessments?
I don't think we ever did that. I mean, we
What?
did like solo and ensemble,
Oh yeah, I know what solo and ensemble is.
but no, we didn't even do that.
You didn't do MPAs? Damn, it's like where you go, you like perform One second.
No, we just did so. No, we didn't do solo ensemble because we weren't even. No, we haven't done anything as a band this year or last year.
Damn.
So we're gonna suck so bad.
Runt
Yeah.
actually has a question. We actually answered this on the last podcast, but we can run by it real quick. Runt asks, "What do we do for like a living, job wise?" I'll go ahead. No, you're fine, bud. You can go ahead and say. I work in a funeral home. I'm a funeral director assistant. I basically just run the scenes up front and behind, all the dirty work. It's a thing.
It's gonna be an embalmer.
Much.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm a cart pusher for a Walmart.
You have questions, you can ask him, V.
Mm-hmm. Big guy.
I work at a furniture warehouse.
Mm-hmm. And Comet, you said you were a factory worker.
Yes, I work for Kraft Heinz. The ketchup place, Jello place, whatever place. They make Kool-Aid as well. Like,
Ooh.
geez,
Ooh.
they got shake and bake in there. They got Jello. What else do they got in there? I actually got me some pocket ketchup right here on my desk.
Pocket ketchup.
Yeah, just
Love that.
every once in a while, I just pop one open. Wait, just let me get.
Let me get some ketchup.
Let me just pop one open. Oh yeah. That's
should
salt.
We should really make a channel. I mean, it can be podcast talk just for people to ask questions that we can answer on the next podcast, or I mean,
Okay.
on this
Ooh.
podcast,
That's
Yeah,
a
we
good
can-
idea.
like
can do
throughout the
that.
week if people have questions.
We can.
Anyways.
I'll make that after the podcast. We're about done. We have about maybe another 10, 15 minutes before we wrap it up.
Okay. Well, speaking of wrapping it up, it's too early for this podcast. Can we wrap up the name because we can't be the No Name Podcast forever?
Well, we have several. We have actually.
I like the No Name podcast.
I do as
No!
well, but it's taken. That's what really sucks. Is that I tried
What
to get
about-
this. I tried to get this run through Spotify, and it was not available because the No Name podcast is unavailable.
What about Goop? Lunch Club?
Yeah,
Chocolate
can
sandwich?
we be Lunch Club?
Can we
Oh,
be
no.
Goop part
It
2?
might-
All right,
It
so
might work.
your host here, you got Big Guy, you got Chip, and you got Red Skeleton. You got a big red skeleton Chip guy.
Yes.
I did actually make the Spotify account because you can change the name in the future. As of right now, it's called No Name Podcast BCR. Just our first letter of our name, alphabetical order. But it's definitely because that's what that other No Name podcast is. I think they have the initials of all their people on it as well.
How original.
Well, I'm not too sure, but that's just what I did personally to fit in with that.
Yeah.
But definitely a name for the podcast is something that we need to work on. We actually have several names that we thought of that were also shit
We're
posts,
actual
but
real.
also were real.
Like there's Distract Cast to
We have
like kind of distract you
Distract
from the outside world.
I said the Filthy Podcast. I don't know why I thought of that. I thought it was an
Podcast.
The Dirty Crime Boy podcast.
Dirty Crime Boy podcast. I like that one.
Hey, when
named
do we
PC
get sponsored?
Oh yeah, next week.
We got to get sponsored by Manscaped.
Manscaped.
Yeah, or Manscaped. I think that's what it's called.
It is.
New name.
BCR.
Can we be BTR? Can we be BTR? Please, I want to be Big Time Rush.
You guys choose my name.
If we're gonna do BTR, then we might as well do BTS.
Negative.
No,
And we're not
BTR is
doing that.
superior. Hang on, BTR is superior than BTS. Okay.
A
I just-
BTR is
oh,
a
they put-
military transport vehicle.
Oh, they put Big Time Rush on Netflix, and I've been watching it every single day, and I'm just yes.
I actually like that topic. Does anybody have any good shows that they like watching?
BTR, BTR, BTR.
Mm.
Wait, shows?
Yeah, shows. Like, are you watching any shows right now?
Yes, I'm watching 3 TV shows. Well, 2 I'm rewatching. The 100 and She-Ra. I'm rewatching them. I've watched them like 2 times already, but they give me comfort.
I've been
What are-
watching Anchorman, all of the
Anchorman?
Anchorman movies.
Ooh, I don't know what that is, but it sounds interesting, bud. I'm proud of you.
It's
I
with Will
watch-
Ferrell, so you know
I
it's
don't know
good.
what TV is anymore.
Oh,
I
that's
actually
fine.
I don't watch TV a lot. I actually just got cable again once I moved into my new apartment. I just got it again. But I still haven't used it mainly because one, TV shows are boring because they have ads.
Netflix.
Ew, ads.
So that's why I use my computer. I just hook it up via HDMI. Watch from there.
Yeah, my family has a Roku, so we're cooler than your family. Oh no, you live alone. So I'm cooler than you, basically, is what I'm
I
trying
mean,
to say here.
I have a Roku in my room. I just don't want to buy
So
another
do
one.
I.
Damn it. Well, guess what? I have a Roku in my living room where I sit and do my silly little tasks on this silly little day.
Hey,
Well,
Chip,
I don't
guess
sit in my
what?
living
There's a Roku in every room in this house that I live in.
No, you're
Indeed,
cooler than
even in the
me.
bathroom.
What?
Oh, in the bathroom.
You know, a small Roku TV in the bathroom.
Okay.
Very interesting.
Go
this
off,
this
bestie.
man's living bougie. That's what he's saying right now.
Yeah. The
I mean, I'm not
bruh.
surprised
I'm not
because he
either.
donated 105 subs.
Either way,
So,
I'm currently rewatching Bones. It's a show that I watch a lot. I really like Bones.
Yo, I love Bones.
Bones
I
is
also
a
like Castle.
great show.
Bones
have
and Castle
actually-
give off the same vibes. It's good,
Is it basically the same show?
basically. It's
Mm.
another crime detective show.
Okay. Well, I really got into Bones because she was a lot of what I want to be when I get older. Because
Mhm,
that's technically what I want to be. She's a forensic pathologist. That's what I want to go
mhm.
to school for, possibly after my science degree.
Yeah.
Because
Hmm.
in order to get a forensic pathology degree, you actually need
Ooh.
very
You're gonna
interesting.
be a detective,
Well, not a detective, a
autopsy person.
pathologist.
Yeah. That's what that is.
Booth is technically the detective.
Oh yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
yo, I've definitely been paying attention to this conversation.
I believe it. Yeah, I was halfway through talking in that sentence. I was like, wait, 2 people in this call probably have no idea what we're talking about. So maybe we should
Yeah.
deter to a different subject.
Yeah. Like, let's talk about how many Discord servers are you guys in, and how many are you actually like active in? Because I'm in a lot, and
I'm in a
I'm
lot.
active in like 3.
Stares down the rows of Discord servers.
Yeah, so many folders.
12, 13, 15,
You messed me up.
18, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28,
30, 35,
1,
6, 8,
2,
10,
33, 34,
I'm in
15,
16.
35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40.
Holy shit, bro.
43.
Active,
1,
let me
2,
look
3,
again.
4, 5,
1,
6,
2,
7,
3, 4.
8, 9, 12.
I have 16 and I'm
18,
active in 2 of
5,
them,
1, 22, 23,
which would be Reds and
5,
Chips.
6, 27,
6.
Like,
28,
active as in I actually
30,
joined
31,
VCs and
32,
talk.
33.
I'm active
Yeah.
in 6.
I'm in 33.
occasionally
I'm active
will
in 2.
type I'll occasionally type random stuff in like Ted's place,
Yeah.
I'm
but that's
active
on
in 10.
rare occasions.
10? Dang,
Out
I
of
don't know if
43.
I could keep up.
I'm active in my server, obviously, Chip server, Easy's server, Ella's
Mhm.
server, and obviously Daddy Wilbur Soot server.
Why'd you
Daddy
have to
will-
say daddy. Why'd you have to
Sorry,
say
Can I
daddy?
talk
Will-
about my dream?
Will
Can I
be
talk
not
about my
even-
dream on
I
the
can
podcast?
say, I can say.
Straight.
So are you? What's your point, Mr. James?
I don't
Charles
call
fine
Wilbur
looking ass?
daddy.
You call James Charles
Oh,
hot.
yeah.
Get over it.
No, I don't.
You do. I have
That's for the
screenshots. I have screenshots.
You do have a screenshot.
That's for the bit. You
sent
just
ass
called him
pics.
daddy.
You
Daddy
sent-
Wilbursoot. Wilbursoot is not even attractive.
Hang on! His hair
Oh,
floof is
no.
very nice.
Okay, guys, that's big guy for the podcast for you. I think we're gonna go ahead and call it a day there. That was
First,
just
I want to talk about
disrespectful.
my dream. I
Oopsies.
want to talk about my dream.
Okay,
Let me talk about my dream.
I hate
Okay.
Brits.
Talk about your dream. Don't worry, I do as
Okay,
well. He's an
moving on.
exception.
So I once had a dream. It was like, I think 2 nights ago. I had a dream. I was on Discord and Red was for like in a Wilbursoot VC alone, and then Wilbursoot joined Red's VCs, and
Oh my god, not this.
and he left. He left the VC because immediately it came to the VC that me and all our other friends were sitting in because he was scared. He was a little piss baby. He didn't want to talk to Wilbur Soot. And then for some reason, the scene changed and we were at my school, like all of us, like everyone that I really talked to on Discord. We were at my school at a Wilbur Soot meetup. And we were like planting flowers for some reason. I don't know why. My brain is just fucked. We were planting flowers and it was really cool. And like Tubbo was there. But I mean, whatever.
That sounds like
And-
a fever dream in
I
that.
think,
yeah,
I think
it
you've been
really
watching
was.
too much
Shut
Minecraft
up!
streams.
I'm talking. And then Wilbur Soot's head was shaved for some reason, but it was fine. By the end of the dream, he had his shaggy hair back. So I have this like friend who doesn't know that I'm trans, and she like they were like these name cards, that you wrote your name on, so that like that way the guy like knew your name and shit. And and she wrote down my dead name, and then Wilbur read it, then accidentally dead named me, and I'm like, oh no, it's actually, and then I said my actual name, and he's like, oh, he kind of just brushed me off, and I was just like, okay, that was Dream Wilbur, not IRL Wilbur. Yeah, and then Neptune came in and sat down on the chair next to me, and then Wilbur stole my spot, and so I was like, I get really pissed when people steal my spot. It's fine though. And so I
It was
just
Wilbur,
I
you
just sat
fine.
on the other side and I said, "Be careful now. Neptune's my bestie." Yeah. And then it ended. I don't know why.
It's
Okay,
a
well,
weird ass dream, but
It's
Okay.
very
I
Thanks.
interesting.
guess.
So now I can say that Wilbur Soot dead named me in my dream.
Fucking
that-
Brits.
Always dead naming people.
On
them.
that note.
Go
On
back to
that
your
note.
tea drinking
Go
piss
back to-
country. Fucking
Wow.
island, not even a country.
Wow. So, anyways,
Anyways.
Anyways, yeah.
That seems like it's gonna be the end of the podcast. We've been about an hour now, say roughly.
Mhm.
Yep, we're actually coming up on an hour in about 5 seconds. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cut it. Cut the cameras. Cut it.
no,
Fuck this.
stop.
Cut it. Cut it. Cut
Stop.
it.
Well, guys, it's a wrap. Thanks for listening to the Choco Sandwich Podcast.
I hate you.
Thanks, guys, for listening to Lunch Club. It's been great. Follow us on goopcast.instagram/tv.
That was my brain hurt after that.
All right, cut the cameras.
No, you have to end it. No, I'm not even gonna end it. I have to.
all right. Well, let me end this.
Yeah,
Okay.
comment can.
Sorry, we
All
can't
right,
press the
so-
button, dumbass.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to the Unnamed Podcast. It's time. Distractcast, whatever podcast you like. It's been your guest, CornierComet, CCTV, with our host, Red, Chip, and Big Guy. And we'll see you next time.
Adios, guys. Hey.
Cut the mic.